And we live. Big up to you for tuning in. This is the Football Power Hour. I got to thank you for being a part of today's show. I got to tell you that, you know, I feel like we're about to see a surprise result today. Something tells me we're about to see something different. My instincts tell me something different is going to happen. That air horn goes out to you for joining in and for also hitting the like button, because you know what? I appreciate it very much. And I have to just say, right now, we are gathered here today to watch Arsenal at the Emirates hosting Chelsea Football Club, and it's about to be an interesting game. It's about to be a surprising game. My instincts tell me something different is going to happen today, but what is that different thing? That's the main question. Will it be a thrashing by Arsenal? Will it be a marginal win by Chelsea? Will it be a draw? Chelsea have been looking for 40 points for the last two months. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. It is an actual fact on the street. Chelsea have been on the hunt for success. And if you're a Chelsea fan, I got to say high five to you 43 people already tuned in. I have to say, big up to y'all. If you're tuned in from Facebook, make sure you follow the boy on Facebook. We got a Facebook page. It's called Football Power Hour. Make sure you hit the like button and follow the page. If you're on Twitch, make sure you come over to the YouTube side as well. Shout out to Mohamed Sitaukuba. He says, stop smoking. What surprise result am I expecting? What surprise result am I expecting? I have to tell you, today, Chelsea's playing with attackers, my friend. You an Arsenal fan, let me explain to you right now. We're not going to be seeing N'Golo Kante crossing from a right-wing position. We're not going to be seeing Conor Gallagher almost playing as a number 10. We're going to be seeing some attackers. We have Aubameyang on the lineup. We have Sterling on the lineup. It's exciting. I have to just start the show with some food for thought that my friend Jigga, who's also in the building, shout out to you, Jigga. Shout out to you for tuning in, brother. I have to start with this. Jigga is a Chelsea supporter, and he, by the way, let me find it real quick. All right, so it's kind of long, but I'm just gonna go through it before kickoff. It's a little bit of a written piece, that you should check out. Make sure you follow him, by the way, Jigga Jav. That's his Twitter handle. But anyway, it goes a little sound like this. I'm going to skip through because we're about to kick off in a little bit. It says, Mikel's Arsenal will show down with Super Frank struggling Chelsea at the Emirates. Talking about this game right now that we're about to witness. All right. But with this also a London derby, these kind of games tend to bring something special to look for. That is why we're gathered here today. Frank's Chelsea has had probably the worst season in their history since Abramovich's era. And now Arsenal have been flying high and they kept the lead for several weeks. But, to have taken their foot off the gas a bit too soon, and as a result, they've surrendered the lead to mancity, who also have now a game in hand. And we have kicked off. I want to just circle to the main point that I really loved about this piece. You got to go check it out to really get the gist of everything that he's talking about, because there's a lot of other aspects too. But the last paragraph says, both also differed in route to management, and this where Mikel took the time to learn from one of the best in Pep, who did... Arsenal is on the attack right now. Hold on. Oh, Saka. Get that ball out of here. Okay. So hold on. He's making a really interesting comparison between Arteta and Frank Lampard, which, you know what, we have to circle back to at halftime, because this game is starting off as fireworks right now. We will come back to this at halftime because this is fireworks. I have to do this piece some justice and give it the time it deserves. Shout out to you, Jigga. Eddie in the building too. Eddie says, big up power hour. I think Arsenal will again. Chelsea, I joke under Lampard. Yo, you know what? I feel something different is going to happen. I feel like something different is going to happen. Yo, there is this new kid, this Kiwa kid, is having his first Premier League start right now. And I feel like that's a loophole, you know? I feel like that's a loophole. Jigga, you have to make sure you come through at halftime, bro. I'll post the link if you're around to share your halftime thoughts. Mohamuti, if you're around, you have to come through. You're an Arsenal supporter. Make sure you pull up, brother. Mohamuti says, Oba hasn't played in years. He's not ready. We shall see. Khan is also in the building. He says, bro, I see goals and river tears. Well, whoever is sparing the tears today, we will be here. We will be there. You know what I'm saying? Whoever is sparing the tears today,
we will be there. We will be there.
If Aubameyang scores because Kiwa gives a loose pass,
we will be there. We will be there.
Ooh-wee. Also, if Trossard scores,
we will be there. We will be there.
Either way, we're here for the good football. Thank you, by the way, people are tuned in. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. And as I said to you guys on Facebook, Football Power Hour. Support your boy on Facebook. Make sure you follow there too. Let's go. It's the live chill along. We're just barely 4 minutes in and it's 0-0 at the Emirates. Arsenal are hosting Chelsea. What is your score prediction? Shout out to you, Khan, man. If you see goals and rivers and tears, let's see whose tears will be drinking. How many drops of tears do you think, Khan? Is it 4 Chelsea tears or 4 Arsenal tears, or 2 Chelsea tears or 2 Arsenal tears? I'm curious. You support Man United, so you're here for the good football too. So big up to you. Jega says, I told these Arsenal guys for 2 weeks now, this is the only game Frank Lampard will win. And I told them last night that Oba would start. Brother, here we go. If Oba scores, as I said, here we go. We will be there. Right now, it's Arsenal on the attack. And my goodness, this game is back and forth. What? Oh! That was almost a goal, you know? Fireworks right now. Maybe Madueke might score. I feel like it's gonna be 2-1 or 3-2 type of game. If you hear a boom, don't think it's an earthquake, by the way. It's the sound. It might be the sound of an elephant falling and landing on the floor. Big up to you, Poe. Poe is in the building. Poe says, big up to you, Botswana. I'm here for the Chelsea tears. Why here for the Chelsea tears and Arsenal cheers? Whatever it is, man, we're here. Let's see. Wow. This was so close. What a nice last-ditch save by Kepa there. Yeah. Oh. Respect. We will be there for Chelsea, boss. Frank Lampard already looks he looks like he's not confident. The way he's sitting, his hands are tied already. It's like, bro, your hands are free, you know. You can stand up. Give your team some confidence. Look at Arteta is standing up. Why is Frank Lampard sitting down? Just first of all, let's just talk about manager body language. One manager is there standing up. The whole manager is standing up. And the away manager is sitting down, hands. He tied his hands to him like. Body language wise, this is not looking good for Chelsea. At least from the manager's perspective. Let's see. Uh-oh, another warning now. You see now Chelsea giving away the ball in a dangerous spot. This is the best thing about these Premier League games at the end of the season. It's end to end. There's very little, very little situations where teams are like, we're going to go low block, park this bus, especially because the relegation battle is a hot mess right now. If you saw the Leicester, was it Leicester Everton? Floodgates are open right now. It's attack the best team the team that attacks the best and also defends the best wins, But you can't just go in thinking you're just defending. You have to have an attacking plan and execute it. And that's what's interesting to watch, the attacking plans and how they're executed right now. Mojo, what is your score prediction? You're an Arsenal fan, my friend. I want you to say it with your chest right now. Do you think you guys will keep up with City, at least on this game? Do you think you will walk through? Because Mojo says, do remember that Chelsea doesn't score. Pensive emoji. Was that also the tongue out emoji? And you guys like, Mojo, remember, Arsenal can't keep a clean sheet. Take that. I love it. Oh no, I hope he's okay. Who's this on the floor? Is it Thiago? Is it Thiago Silva? Yeah, that's somebody that you worry about because Thiago Silva is, I'm surprised he came back so early, from his injury. Because when you're old, it takes a minute to get back, It's not like the older you get, the longer it takes, usually, the longer it takes to recover, And Thiago Silva is out here. I was not expecting him to be back this soon. But shout out to him. He's one of my favorite defenders in the Premier League ever. Like, I think the way he defends is just class. Composure. He defines composure. He defines, he ushers you away from trouble. It's crazy. And the fact that he's also not necessarily, he's not tall, but he scored a bunch of headers. Impressive guy. Okay. Of course, Ngolo has got the mop. He cleans up. N'Golo Kante. It's nice to see N'Golo Kante back in action too. Oh, Jigga is like, yes, Silva is made from steel and rubber. I hope the rubber is good rubber. Like you need. La rubber is and he's not durable. But he's also durable. Like, explain this analogy real quick, Jigga. What does that mean? Steel and rubber. Usually something that has steel and rubber means like you're like fitting it into some. Anyway, actually, no, let me not. Rubber is the stretch. Rubber is the stretch. Okay, word. Yeah, no. So at the end of the day, though, like he is one of the. If I had to make a list of top 4 center backs, I'd stay I definitely have to put Thiago Silva in there right now in the Premier League, top 4. He's up there. He's up there. But definitely what's his name? I hope that he can also just stay one more season, you know. I hope he can stay one more season. But we'll see. We'll see. There's always all these rumors that are, he wanted to go back. Like I think like last in the last transfer window, there was a little bit of some rumors about Thiago Silva wanting to go back. And then now also with the speech that he made, or rather the comments that he made about this dressing room needing to be trimmed, he might just be one of those people that sacrifice himself, you know. Yeah, I actually want to have I want to know how you feel as a Chelsea fan about what Thiago Silva said, because it was some real stuff. You know, I'm paraphrasing right now because it was just like one of those interviews that I saw, and he was talking about just the state of affairs at Chelsea. And Thiago Silva, man, you know, when a player that's performing good speaks, also you have to, you have to take heed. So you have to listen. So I'm curious how those words landed with my fellow Chelsea friends. Ooh, Jaga's top 4 center backs ever, I guess. Yeah, Maldini, Ramos, Silva, Virgil van Dijk, and Pepe. But he still got Virgil van Dijk in there, Jaga. That guy had 1.5 seasons where he peaked, you know. 2 seasons playing at the peak level, and then that's it. You know, we'll see. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back to his normal self. But anyway, interesting that you have Van Dijk on your top 4 center backs. Pepe, I know Pepe is quality. Like prime Pepe is like, he's also a fighter. He's got that thing for me. I love Lisandro Martinez fighter spirit, as a center back, and Pepe's got that. It's like that vintage type of bulldog. What's Chelsea doing? Just giving the ball away like this. It's like every time, it's like Arsenal does not even have to fight for possession, Mojo, you guys should capitalize, man. Right now, while Chelsea is gifting you guys possession after possession after possession. Nice try by Jorginho. Nice try. Try the dink pass. That didn't work out. Kepa. Sorry. When I tell my people my list of Chelsea that must go, man, Jigga, I'm gonna post the link right here. But at halftime, matter of fact, if you're around, brother, please call in. I have some questions. I'll just put it there just for anybody else too. Mojo, if you wanna call in, brother, the link is open at halftime. Make sure you pull up, bro. I want to hear what I. Woo! Yepa. I guess that's what you were referring to, Jigga. I just saw that the play where Kepa nearly. What? That was not even a powerful header, bro. Wow. Arsenal, if you do not score, you have yourselves to blame because Chelsea are going to grow in confidence, Woo-wee. Well, let's see. Hey, shout out to Jigga says yes, brother. At halftime,
We will be there. We will be there.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Please pull up. By the way, shout out to anybody that's just tuned in. I see people on Twitch and Facebook. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, as well as on YouTube. You know, I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button, and also if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's go, Sterling turning. Let's go. It's nice to see Raheem Sterling. Oh, and he loses the ball. The moment when I'm starting to just, shower him with some, flowers, he loses the ball. But we haven't seen Sterling. I'm wondering if his career is gone. Mojo, I have questions. Have we seen the best of Sterling and there's nothing left in the tank? Like, is he a washed player now? Or it's just Chelsea that just like is just not conducive for a lot of attackers, and you just slow down. Even Aubameyang, we're almost like it's almost like Aubameyang should be MLS bound from here, but at the end of the day, it might be like, hey, bro, I've been rotting. Chelsea's not a place to go flourish right now as an attacker. It's hard. It's a hard knock life for an attacker. I'm curious what Sterling's career is gonna be like. Oh! Odegaard with the left foot. First time finish. Whoa. Goal. Golazo. Whoa. Ooh. Chelsea's been asking for it with all the gifts. They've been asking for it. It's not necessarily a mojo. If it's let's see how this pass arrived. So it's coming from the left, goes back to the left, and then a simple pass that just it should not be going through your legs like that. And then also the strike, though, you have to give the flowers to the striker. He still has a lot to do from there. Odegaard. What an amazing strike by Odegaard. To number 10. Oh, Arsenal are cooking. Oh, Lord, says Jigga. Come on, says Mojo. Odegaard. It's done, fam. You think it's done? Yeah, good win, Arsenal. Chelsea has no fighting spirit. No, don't give up. Spursy, sorry, I didn't see your comment earlier on. Spursy says, I hope Oba scores, whips out the Wakanda mask. Shout out to Spursy, man. Thank you. Let's see. Maybe Aubameyang might redeem. His pace is there for a reason, Or maybe Mudryk might be the savior. Mudryk might come in later. Arsenal are back on top for now. Mojo. Big up to you, brother. Uh-oh. You do not want to let it all fall down right now. Nice. Okay. Madueke driving with the ball, attracting 3 players, getting through 3 players, supplying a ball. Oh, N'Golo Kante, you let him down. Oh, wow. Okay, if that's what you can do, Madueke, you definitely deserve a better supporting cast. Wow. This team's got potential, Chelsea playing. what formation is this, Frank Lampard? The average positions have just been displayed on the screen, and now it's just like what is it? 2 rows. It's just 2 banks of players. It's just like a conglomerate, whatever that word is. All right. Oh, not bad. Not bad, Angolo Kante. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Next attacking phase. You still have the ball anyway. Mojo with the pity comment says, I'm sorry, Jigga. I'm sure you'll score. Yo, bro. Yo, Mojo, you should make sure you follow Mojo is also he's a coach, actually, by the way. You know, you definitely you guys need to, at least on social media, know about each other. Oh. Golo Kante. Yo. Hold on. By the way, whoever was backstage, you gotta try again. I think you gotta allow the camera to be referee, get out the way. You know, even though Arsenal have scored, there is something right now that is brewing. I have to just say, Ray, something that is brewing right now with the Chelsea possession. Or maybe Arsenal feel like, nah, we got the goal, in control. Let's see. It's still too early to call. We're only 23 minutes in. Arsenal is putting the pressure on Manchester City again. I'm here for it. Nice, nice, nice pass. Oh, Ben Chilwell, you should have scored that, Chili. What a save by Ramsdale, though. Oh, Ben Chilwell. Oh, that's unforgivable, Ben Chilwell. Saka just gave you. Oh my God. Oh, Chilwell. I always give Kukurea like trouble, you know, saying Kukurea, why you missed that? Chilwell would have scored that. What is this? Ben Chilwell nearly scored, but he should have buried that. He knows. Obama who? Time you redeem yourself. Hey, shout out to Jigga.
What's up?
What's good, brother?
So
I deliberately joined the stream in my battle gear because we're going to battle today. But it would appear as if we have lost the war before it started.
Bro, the soldiers don't look like they're ready for war, bro.
We are ready for the war. It is the London Derby, and I
Yes.
keep telling people that London is blue, but these days I'm even doubting my own self, you know.
Did you see that's almost a penalty, or is that a penalty? Are you ahead of
Bro,
me on this?
bro,
What
I'm about
minute
to
are
have a
you
heart attack here, man. I'm seriously about to have a heart attack here live on YouTube, yeah. I can't believe I am literally sitting down and I am watching this madness. This
Wait,
is
first,
utterly.
I have to ask you, how do you feel about the lineup? He went with a lot of attacking players, bro. Me, I'm
No,
excited as a neutral, you know.
to me it wasn't. All right. First of all, when I saw the lineup and I looked at the midfield,
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, we lost it. We already lost this game.
Yeah.
Kovacic, defensive minded. Fernandez, Enzo, defensive minded. Kante, defensive minded. So now you're asking your three defensive minded midfielder to stay in the middle of the field, and then just the front three to go at Arsenal. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of a disconnect, you know. There's no link, there's no link in between right now, you know. But I have to say that the goal that Arsenal got, you know, that just like passing through, bro, it just looks so simple. And you know, but before that, you are also gifting them possession like 3 times in a row. It's just been like one chance, another chance,
Because
you know.
there is absolutely no connection between the midfield to the front three. There is no creator. Who is the creator out of those three persons that are in the middle of the park, right? Between Kovacic, Enzo, and Kante. Who is the creator there?
I guess it's supposed to be N'Golo Kante, but N'Golo Kante should not be a creator. He's not. That's not his skill set. You know.
This is utterly madness. I am watching. I am sitting down and I am witnessing madness. This is the first time that I have seen my club in such a situation where we don't even know where our next win is coming from.
Brother, they're trolling now, saying you ready for championship football, because I don't know. Do you think you'll get this win or no, bro? Like,
No.
because you actually no, you need what, 40 points, right, to just stay, right?
Well, my bad. We are literally 39 points, so a point, 40 points would probably guarantee that we stay.
Okay.
Odegaard
Okay.
just scored again. That's 2. Yeah, that's 2 for Odegaard.
It's probably about to happen in my stream. Oh no, don't tell me there's about to be a annihilation, brother.
See, now the examination is going on in the back. Thiago Silva, these guys, what the hell are you guys doing? Like seriously, what are you guys doing out here?
And the problem is, you had one possession back, and then you gift it again, bro.
All right, I'm looking at the goal now. The man just walked into the box, bro. Like, the man literally just walked.
Come on, says Mojo. Shout out to you, Football United TV. Oh, this is horrible, Jigga. I'm sorry. This is what a gift. What a gift. It's like it repeated itself, you know? The more I see the replay, it's just like, bro, this is just like the first goal almost all over again.
So I have been speaking to a few of the Chelsea supporters in the past couple of weeks and since the appointment of Frank Lampard. And
Okay.
they have their notion now is that it is not the manager's fault, it is the player's fault. And in my view, they would not have been saying this if it was another manager in charge. Chelsea supporters or Chelsea fans do not see past Frank Lampard as a player. That's all they see. They don't see beyond that. And that's where it ends. Yes, he was a great player for Chelsea. He did his service as a manager, as a player, sorry. But that's where it ends. You're not a manager, bro. And you should, like, at what point are you going to wake up? You, Frank Lampard, are going to wake up and say, oh no, I think I have taken on something that is bigger than me.
The problem is, you know, sometimes we always think that the next opportunity is always the best opportunity for us, you know. So that look at how Graham Potter's career turned out. You know, it's not always that you should go for the next carrot, because sometimes it may not.
It's free.
You know,
it's free. Jesus just scored. The man literally laughing. Look at the celebration. Look at the celebration from
oh no! I'm so sorry, bro. Oh.
I'm gonna cry. Yes. I'm gonna cry. I give up. No, they didn't.
Chelsea are getting relegated.
I give up. Frank Lampard will be known for the first manager to have two clubs relegated in the same season, Everton and Chelsea. This is a joke. This has to be a joke now. This has to be a joke now. Like, at what point do you say to these guys, oh yeah, like you guys, all of them should be arrested then?
So
for fraudulent conversion, bro. Like you're literally you're collecting money for what? What are you collecting? What are you collecting a salary for?
Bro.
Conceding 3 goals in 34 minutes?
Wow.
Fraudulent conversion. All of these guys should be arrested. They should be locked up.
Wow, bro.
To include Frank Lampard.
Jigga, this is crazy.
This is beyond crazy, man. This is beyond crazy. I have never seen this. I have never witnessed anything like this before.
Bro, Leeds just put Sam Allardyce. Do you think like Frank should go after this game?
Bro, Sam Allardyce would have done a better job than Frank Lampard. No, I mean, for real, like, okay, so my question to you now, when you hear a Sam Allardyce name or a Sam Allardyce team, what comes to your mind?
Bro, resilience, tough, just tough to beat. You know, that's what comes. That's the first thing. That's the first thing that comes to me. It's like tough team to beat.
The key thing right there is that something came to your mind when something came to your mind. At least Sam Allardyce has an identity. He knows what he's about.
True.
Even if you call it negative football, if you want to call it old school football, black and white football, at least the man know what he's about. It was upsetting, man. This is.
So do you think Frank Lampard just he got to the big league way too soon? That's kind of why I was going to go with that piece that I was reading at the beginning, that like the point that hit home for me was like Frank, Arteta has had a mentor for three seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Arteta has had preparation, and
so as a manager, he went, he sat down. He waited his time. He learned his craft. He wasn't just sitting on the bench taking up a space at Manchester City, was he?
Yeah.
He
No.
literally was actually learning something. And now you're seeing what he learned.
Mhm.
And it's on display now. Who was Frank learned from? He left straight from being a player to become a manager. Who was he learned from? During his time at Chelsea, he has served under so many different managers. His brains upstairs probably is so messed up
Yeah.
from all of those instructions. He had served under Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho twice, Andres Villas Boas,
Yeah.
the Gus Hiddink,
Yeah.
you name it, man. Antonio Conte.
Yeah.
Was he there when Conte was there too? Probably.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The thing, when you look at a Mikel Arteta, stability
Yeah.
when he was at Everton, one coach,
Yeah.
David Moyes. When he went to Arsenal, it was Arsene Wenger. When he went to the little time he spent at Manchester City, it was just Pep.
True. Phew. Yeah, he needs to go back to school or just try something else. Punditry. Try some, like Gary Neville gave up. He just said, "Hey, this thing is tough. Coaching is tough." And so,
The other Neville, I am currently living in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, the other Neville brother, he should also retire from being the manager at Miami FC.
Miami, how's he doing? How's he doing,
Trash, man.
bro?
Trash. They're worse than Chelsea.
Really?
And you have quality players on that team in Blaise Matuidi. You have Gonzalo Higuain. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like you have world class caliber players, and you're performing like you're the worst team in the league. Come on.
Damn. The Nevilles ain't got it. Wow.
I tell people all the time that I'm not just a fan of Chelsea Football Club. I am a fan of football, and I like good football played.
Yes.
What Chelsea is doing is not playing. This is not football. I don't know what they're doing. Like, I would not pay these guys for a month, man. Seriously. You need to earn your wages.
You know, now when I'm starting to look at it, let's see today, right now, right? It's 3-0 while 40 minutes into the game or so, right? Ryan Mason, yesterday, he went 3-0 down. Or was it yesterday?
Right.
The day before yesterday? Yeah. He went 3-0 down. He saw that they were getting overrun in the midfield. He put in an extra midfield. There was a reaction. There was something he tried at halftime, you know. So you know that Ryan Mason took a gamble. He didn't just sit down and take it. But let's see what Frank Lampard does, because
you're a very smart guy, you know. You're a very, 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 very smart guy. I must give you that. And I like the way you looked at that just now. So yesterday, Tottenham was down. It was yesterday. It was over the weekend. They were down 3-0. They went into the halftime. They came back at the second half, and they made a game of it. They did. They made a game of it. Now, let's see what type of manager Frank Lampard is. Going into the half, you're down 3 goals. Coming back into the second half, let's see what changes you will make, because the team is crying out for an attacker in the middle of the field. Crying out.
And for a midfielder to pass through the attackers, because there is a defense. There's a little bit of a defense, you know, but there need to be some kind of connect, man. Some kind of connect. There is no connection between the midfield and the front three. None. Paul is like, we want 7. You want to wipe your 7 trauma, Paul. Paul is a Man U fan, so I understand, brother. This is a BS performance from Arsenal. No pressure, FC. Where was this fight against City?
They're not playing against anybody. I could answer that question for you. When you're playing against a Chelsea team, you're playing against a team that should be in League One. So what are you talking about? These guys should be playing non-league football, man. What the fuck are you? I'm sorry. What are these guys actually doing in training that impresses you as a manager that you will put them out to start a game against Arsenal?
I don't know. I really don't know. I actually think that taking a piss sometimes, because I think I looked on the Chelsea Instagram like sometime 4 or 5 days ago, and they posted pictures of goals in training, you know. Then I'm like, I was just laughing. Me, I'm a Man U fan. I'm just having fun. Just be like, what are these guys enjoying the banter? They're posting pictures, I mean, videos of training goals, you know, when they know that they're really, really in need of goals, you know, like, is this like a comedy season for them? You know, I didn't understand it.
Bro, you have literally, this is your 9th game in charge of Chelsea since you've been back. And you're currently losing. At what point do you say to yourself, this is not the job for me, let me walk away?
Yeah, yeah. There's actually respect in doing that. When you're a soldier in battle, you know, you can choose to die like, you know, right up until the end, or you can choose to be like, you know what, we've conceded, let's retreat. We can go back and regroup and go and you know, there's something to be said about a soldier who knows when the fight is done. You know,
This
there's
fight,
somebody
this
who
fight for
thinks a
Frank
little. You know
Lampard
what I
has
mean?
been, this fight for
So,
Frank Lampard has been done and over with from the third game, from third game of his return. Not even from the first game when he went up against Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid. He was outclassed. Experience. Ancelotti showed his experience as a manager.
yeah.
Frank Lampard has no experience, nothing to I don't know. You took a guy that was a manager at Derby. You took a guy that was driving Everton into relegation to come and try and steady this ship.
Bruh, this is something else. This is something else. But what also, you guys already have some injuries too. You always have injuries. That's the problem. I
Bro,
can't really keep up with the
injuries are a
injury list.
part of football, and that's something as a manager that you have to know that will happen. Injuries will
Yeah.
happen. No, Chelsea is the only
Yeah.
team this season that has never started the same formation 2 games running.
Mm. Damn.
So there's no consistency.
So you don't even know your best 11.
The only
you
the
have
only constant, the only person that has probably started every game for Chelsea since Frank Lampard has returned is Kepa.
it's kept. Yeah.
Oh, look at that man. Kante getting piled in the middle of the park. Oh shit.
Damn. Yeah, but you know what's even more horrible? That it seemed like that was also the theme under Potter too, because Potter seemed to not be able to keep a constant formation for some time. That was the, you know, that I remember that being part of the conversation, like, yo, what Potter is always tweaking the formation, what's going on? And it's such a difficult thing, bro, because
So
at the same time, you know, you'd think that with the squad you have, there's so much talent. It's just a matter of putting the puzzle together,
the
you know?
talent is there. The individuals are there.
The ability is there, yes or no?
Individually, these guys are excellent individually.
Yeah.
But as a team, it makes no sense. And if you have had a chance to watch the Arsenal's docu series on Prime,
Yeah, the all or nothing, yes.
right? I saw after watching that documentary like about 2 weeks leading up into the start of the season. I called up my friend in England, our mutual friend, Dowie, and
Yeah, no.
I said to him, bro, this Arsenal team is going to be something to talk about this season. And he was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, after watching that docu series, man,
Mm,
and seeing the work that is going on behind the
mm,
scenes, to see the philosophy, the relationship
mm,
that was developing among the
mm,
players, among the coaches, and stuff like that, that does not
yeah.
exist at Chelsea. There's too much. The door keeps moving. There's nothing
Mm-hmm,
constant. People
mm-hmm,
just keep going and going and going. Nobody stays. So
mm-hmm,
there's no relationships. The club has no philosophy.
mm.
Even
No,
Barcelona back in the days had a philosophy. Everybody came to Barcelona knowing they play tiki-taka football. So if you go there, you're expected to play in that way.
yeah, 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 yeah. You know, I'm now wondering now because Arteta conceded 4 versus City, right? So
I'm
this
going.
season, so he's probably going to play the city atmosphere, during training. You know how he put the Enfield atmosphere in training for the Arsenal players.
Mhm.
Now he's gonna have to do that with City to make sure that they're not overwhelmed by the atmosphere next time. By the
Look at this
Etihad.
incredible. I am live on YouTube right now.
That is really clear. This is what they call darky.
Shout out to your
Is that
friends.
all right?
Hello.
Hey, this is really sharp.
It is.
Oh,
Are
thank you.
we?
Yeah.
We
The
like
connection
discussing
is good.
something?
Oh yes, we're discussing the game.
Oh, okay. Well, I agree with what he says. Not
He's very knowledgeable.
So it's halftime. I am going to go refresh myself as well, and I'll join you back when the second half starts. All right?
For sure,
Okay.
brother.
It was
All
good,
right.
and thank you for having me, man.
Oh, such a pleasure. This is Jigga's debut, by the way. Thank you, brother. Thank you for pulling up.
I'm sure
Appreciate
to the viewers, you guys will be seeing a lot more of me coming soon on this same program here. I'll be back in a few.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. That is Jigga Jeff. That's my brother. You guys make sure you follow him on Twitter, man. Such a great friend of mine from. It's crazy because I've met him through like the virtual gaming, yeah. We'll play pro clubs together, and I always love to talk football because football is what brings us together. Talking about bringing us together. What's up, brother? Why are you not on the stream? Why are you calling me?
Football is life.
Football is like there's a link on the chat. Explain what's going on.
If you're a Chelsea fan, football is death. Football is death.
I don't know if you guys can hear him. Bro, I'm gonna send you the link, okay?
All right, man.
Oh man, it's a tough time right now for Chelsea friends. My goodness. It's time to check on all your Chelsea friends, guys. Because there's time to banter, but then there's time to be like, hold on. No. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is beyond crazy because I have to share this with you guys. So at the beginning of like pretty much when Toddboehly came in, I honestly have to just say I somehow drank the Toddboehly Kool-Aid. I listened to the guy speak for 33 minutes or something like that. That's how long that interview was. And he spoke so eloquently about his vision for Chelsea, about how he wants his global, plan and long-term plan for Chelsea, and having clubs that support Chelsea, and you're able to sort of nurture a player's development by sending them to a specific club and making sure that they are nurtured in those particular skills that you want to harness in that particular development. So he was talking about player development in a way that I'm like, hold on, this is like an owner of a football club talking about player development in a way that I have never heard before. So I kind of took a sip of the Kool-Aid. I took a sip. I was like, Toddboehly might have a vision. I don't know. Like, and then he goes on to spend. He takes out the checkbook. He's like, it's fat. Here, I support. You know what I mean? He had a very, very much. I have a strong vision, and I back it. And this is how and he backed it, even though whatever the creative, the differences with Tuchel didn't work out, put that aside and just say the guy went ahead and spent in January, So you have to admire an owner who gives his all like that, But things are not looking good. He's looking like a laughing stock right now. He's looking like toddboehly. Had it all worked out, that rhetoric would be so different on toddboehly. So, yeah. What are your thoughts? What is the problem with Chelsea? If you're a Chelsea friend, the link is right there in the chat. I will post it again so you know. You can call in if you want to call in. You want to have a little chat, say what's going on, what you think about the situation. Or if you're enjoying the game and drinking Chelsea tears, come say, come rub it in. I'm not a Chelsea fan. Mojo says, oh, by the way, come on, Spursy, ex-champs versus relegation fodder. Frank Lampard has aged 10 years over the past 2 months. Bro, that Frank Lampard position right now, being a Chelsea manager is almost like a presidential job, bro. You age quickly. You age fast. You kind of somehow, you see even Graham Potter. Now Frank is looking old. The wrinkles have, like, there's 2 more wrinkles here. Oh man, it's tough. It's something kind of like a little bit of a stressful about this Chelsea job situation, about being the Chelsea manager. Anyway, Khan says Chelsea money well spent. LOL. Hey man, we're here for it. He spent the money, man. Toddboehly. And also the problem with why did you back Tuchel if you're gonna get rid of Tuchel, and then it's just tough, man. It's hard to defend that guy. Wow, they're just passing through the midfields with so much ease. N'Golo Kante jogging. All of them just, oh man, 3 players. Just an overlap run. If you see that first goal that Arsenal scores, my goodness. 3 players just overlap, and then it's just the first time finish from Odegaard, man. Wow. Right at the edge of the box. Boom. Terrible marking. Terrible defending by Chelsea there. You can't buy 3 teams and make it not. Mojo says you can't buy 3 teams and not make it difficult for the coach. There was no sense in the buys. It was just spending for fun. In retrospect, that's what it looks like. But honestly, there is not. Mojo, I disagree a little bit with that, because here's the thing. There's a little bit of a method to that spending. There's a profile of players that they're buying. There's like a certain age group that they're going for. So toddboehly's vision of like building a global brand that's focused on buying players that are young and developing them into bigger stars. There was some sort of like thinking behind it, and also going for a coach who's renowned for working with youth. Graham Potter on the surface, on paper, like that's how he built his career. So there was a little bit of a method to the craziness. It wasn't just like craziness for fun. Oh, that other third goal that they scored too is just nice. Jesus. Too easy for Assna. Well, facts at Jigga on the behind the scenes work. Yes, Chelsea surviving on 2 goal points still. That's powerful. Yeah, no, man. That's true though. That's true. But Tuchel might even acquire more points that in Bayern right now than the points that Chelsea have. You never know how the season is gonna end. Oh. So Spezzy says, my point entirely, Mojo. Bottle jobs, exactly. Facebook user says, so wonderful. What is your name, Facebook user? Make sure you at least follow the page on Facebook. It's called Football Power Hour. At least over there, the privacy settings are so your name can be displayed, because right now your name is Facebook user, and I know you're here to drink some Chelsea tears. So please share your name and at least which part of the world you're watching from. Shout out to you. We appreciate you. Hey, Paul. I have to drink some water. Hold on. Hey. That's so true, but like so funny, bro. Spicy says most of this Chelsea, most of this CFC can place fourth minimum. Yeah, man. I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about with Jigga. It's like the players have the talent. Yes. Do the players have the ability? Yes. Do the players have the individual quality? Yes. Are the players capable of building a team mentality? Maybe. You know? But can they actually, with the squad, with the number of players you have right now at Chelsea at your disposal, can you put in a fight for a top 4 challenge? I think the answer should be yes, bro. You have experienced players in there. You have, if you see how much talent is in there. So many weapons. So many weapons that Chelsea have. So many weapons. They just can't pull the trigger. But the question right now is on for Frank Lampard. It's like, we saw Ryan Mason be able to pull up a fight. He was 3-0 down. He revived. He resuscitated a dying, you know what I'm saying? He was able to be like, yeah, wake up. Of course, Spurs bottled it at the end of the game. Yes, Lucas Moura with the loose pass and everything. They could have at least settled for a 3-3 draw, But here's a chance, Frank Lampard. Prove that you're better than Ryan Mason. Otherwise, for me, that narrative also needs to be spread that, like, hey, man, actually, Ryan Mason is more qualified for a Premier League dugout than Frank Lampard. At this point, it's even like he's damaging his reputation more and more and more and more and more the more he's a manager. It's like, bro, just leave. Khan says, even Chelsea do not know what they're playing for this season. They don't know, is it? Because it's not even for dignity anymore. It's not even for pride anymore, It's not even for pride anymore, bro. Are they playing for the crest? Shout out to you, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Thank you for doing so. I see some people just walked in as well. Make sure you please hit that like button. It's the Football Power Hour. My name is botswanapapi, and be part of the journey, man. The channel is on a journey. It's growing slowly but surely. We're on the way to 550. Right? I think. Whatever. Next stop is 600. Anyway, so make sure you join in, please. Thank you for doing so. And wow, it's the live chill along. It's the live chill along. We are drinking Chelsea tears. We're drinking Arsenal cheers. We're also celebrating with our Arsenal friends because, I have friends who support Arsenal as well. And The link is right there, by the way. If you want to just say something, always feel free to hop in. It's an open door. And yeah, we had a really, really nice conversation with my friend Jigga. And we're about to see. We're about to see how the second half unfolds. Uh-oh, toddboehly is in the building. Toddboehly.
God damn, I spent $400 million on the fucking bumsters. They can't even fucking play ball. I mean, I'm 50 years of age, man. When I was 25, I used to chase footballs, right? When I was like 40, I started playing tennis. Now I'm 50, now I'm playing golf. And you notice something? The ball's getting smaller.
Bro, here's the thing. I'm actually starting to feel bad for Chelsea. Like, I feel like they might get relegated. It's a real possibility that they might not win a game, Mick, for the rest of the
they're
season.
bums. And on top of that, you have somebody called Obama Bum. Bums.
That balls are getting smaller. Says Paco, LOL.
Balls are getting smaller. Honest to God, seriously. Like, what the hell is going on there, right? You can't even finding Nemo, like, not even finding Timo. You know what I mean? You buy a reject Lukaku.
Oh no!
You keep him for 1 year, you ship him back to Inter, and he still has to come back. Seriously, like, I mean, I feel sorry for them. I mean, it's gone to a farce, to be honest, And they buy Mudryk, like, the blonde fake Haaland, like, Viking, for 90 million.
Damn.
And then you get, like, the biggest bum, like, Frank Lampard, like, they just picked him up, like, begging for scrums, like, playing his ukulele on the street of London.
That's the thing.
Begging for a job.
Most of them, they should have learned from seeing what happened with Ole with Man United. Like,
no, but he did a greatest hit album. He was playing on the streets of London, singing "Kumbaya, my Lord, we will overcome" and all them songs, like redemption songs. And they felt sorry for him, so they offered him a second chance. You know what I mean? So,
Bro, oh my God, Safa Hamed told you he's not ready. Man.
How the hell can you play, like, Oba for Havertz? It's just like,
No, here's the thing. I think actually starting on paper, maybe starting with Aubameyang, he was hoping, well, Arsenal play a high line. Maybe you might exploit that with Oba's pace. That's probably what I think. I have no idea if he was, that was the thought process.
What do I have? My what?
Your pod?
What pod?
The old one.
Yeah, I do. Do you want
the
mine?
Red one. I don't know. Maybe something is wrong with mine.
I don't know. You're directing the live stream, by the way.
Oh shit! Sorry. I don't know. You constantly 24/7. You have a live stream, so I don't know.
But I'm a guest in the live stream.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I don't have my pod.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, guys. There is no time for family. It's 24/7 stream.
She
so,
hates Manchester. But we're not talking about Manchester United. Yeah, but I don't have the coil. Yeah. So.
Mick is in trouble. You're in trouble.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
You see the man is. We're looking for the old part right now.
Yeah, the vaping pod, right? But I lost my train of thought. What we're talking about basically is
getting Mudryk. You talked about you.
Yeah. He's like the fake Erling Haaland, the Viking blondie type. He's fast in the blocks, but no end product at the end of the day. Like, he was fast running out the shelling of Ukraine, to be honest. No, I'm not allowed to say that. Sorry. I'm in form.
Yeah, no. I mean, here's the thing. Like you, when he first came in, like I think his first appearance for Chelsea, there was such a crazy, wave of like a segment of Chelsea fans that was saying, "We found our new Hazard.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
found our solution." They literally were just in a state of euphoria.
Yeah,
That
yeah. Euphoria. I mean, the worst part of this result is the Arsenal fans at the moment. Like, they're resurrected back from life. Like, we gave them a lifeline here again, more
True.
gas. Seriously, like, as electricity is very expensive nowadays, an energy crisis, they're borrowing that gas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And we're gonna hear about it. We're gonna win the league again. Like, damn.
yeah. No, I mean, at the end of the day, it makes it even more of an interesting fight. I mean, it's fine for me, obviously, because we're not in the conversation.
Yeah.
I like the fact that, like, if it goes all the way till the last day and it's just the last,
Bro,
whoever
I
someone
don't
wins
mind
at that
Arsenal
point.
winning the league. I mean, they deserve it. They've been so good this season. Obviously, I
Yeah.
think they play the best football, but it is so typical when you see City, right? They have such a massive squad depth. So City always, if you look back in 2 seasons, they always start like slow, right? And they always come strong at the very end. Like,
Why do you think is that? Do you think it's because, like, it's easier to get to the top, or it's harder to
well, I can
stay
put
at
it
the
like
top?
this. When
Do you
you're
think?
young
Yeah.
and beautiful and you're like, you just go bang, 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 but when you're old and experienced, it's like making love. You take it easy and you come with the final crescendo, like you come fast at the end, right?
All
And
right.
yeah, and that's why you always see like the commentators. I mean, the commentating like coming from behind, and
Just a second. Get out of here! What is he talking about?
haven't you heard like how they're commentating, like
Brother.
Sorry, man. I'm in a good form today. Like, I've been doing this Glazer approach. It's just good to come out to talk football. You know what I mean? It's just
I
and have
hear
a joke.
you.
I missed you, man. I missed you. How you been?
I've
Oh,
been
was that
good.
in?
I've been good. I'm watching this circus. And actually, for some reason, I felt like somehow Chelsea cannot keep being a punching bag, but here we are.
Oh
You know
God.
that I had a strange feeling that
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
almost.
on the line. Yeah, was it?
I think it's over the. No, it's not over the line.
What
It's
this
not over.
eagle eye say? Ah, it's not given. No, it's not given.
Yeah, no, the referee would have. Yeah, that one, like, it's on the referee's watch. Frank was listening to Tupac at halftime. This looking like a hell. Mary, come right with me. Sing. Crazy. Oh man.
I mean, Chelsea's kind of looking like, if you're talking about going to a boxing gym, right? The
Yeah.
old saggy hanging boxing bag that everyone's kind of
Bro.
punched. It's just
That's
hanging there.
punched and it's worn out, and it's even like, but like, you still like,
I mean, they can't even. I mean, I even forgot that Raheem Sterling exists, right? And I see him
Do you
play now,
think
but then
he's done? Do you think he's washed? His career is
I
done.
don't think any of these players. But this is a product when you buy too much players, right? You don't really get a cohesion or a team fighting spirits. I think they bought too much in one season, and barring that you sort of try to embed players like 3 is enough, 4 is enough, but you bought like a lot. And that is kind of the problem that I'm seeing. Now, I mean, on paper, they're not bad players. They're really, world beaters, some of them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was close. Yeah.
Um,
So,
it's just that, I don't know. I blame it on Toddboehly, to be honest, right? And
so if I hear what you're saying, open heart surgery is
too
not really.
fast.
Is not always a good idea. You have to
Now, you need
look
to
at
do
it.
a bypass first before you do an open heart surgery, right? You know what a
Got you.
bypass is, right?
Got you. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, you have to do, if you're going to do an open heart surgery, then in certain ways you have to come back and do 3 surgeries, like, and that's in analogy to a transfer window. But you just went all in, like, just ripped it up open and just bang, threw in a new pacemaker, and that pacemaker is malfunctioning at the moment, if we are doing analogies, right?
Yes.
I was doing the analogy of the Glazers and Sheikh Yassim, where I said, I compared this bit in a brilliant analogy to say that the Glazers are potato farmers, right? If they're taking this bid, because they've been offering some seeds, right? And if you own a farm, if you get some seeds, you have to water, you have to plant, and you have to nurse them, and you have to wait years for the seeds to grow up. So it's not guaranteed there will be a return on investment. There will be a full crop farm, right? And then on the other hand, you have Sheikh Yassim coming in there. Hey, I give you a ready farm, and plus I give you all the fertilizer. You know what I mean? So take it or leave it, right? Or is that red Ferrari as well? Well, who can? Well, everyone wants to buy that red Ferrari, right? But instead of having that horse on it, they put the Red Devil emblem and stuff like that. Everyone wants it, of course, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that Sir Jim, Sir Ineos, Mr. Petrochemicals, can definitely buy the Ferrari, but he cannot. I mean, in order to race this F1, right, you need to constantly put fuel in it, right? Yeah.
True.
But he's putting diesel. It's like,
True.
He's putting 85 instead of this runs to 95 and upwards. But on the other hand, you look at the Qataris, who has endless petrochemicals. They can buy this Ferrari, but they also own a petrol station. That's a good one, right?
True. That
It's a petrol station. Endless of fuel. Here you go. So what is this? I'm honored. I was just watching the game and I was like, I got you a link.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
man.
You're doing watch along, or what are you doing? I'm coming here and ruin your stream with dirty jokes.
It's the live watch along, brother. We're just.
Oh, we're allowed to.
Mojo agrees with you. He says exactly. They pace themselves. That's what City do. We ain't winning shit. City winning their games. Mojo is an Arsenal fan, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my Mojo, my best friend. I mean, my absolutely best friend. He's sitting right now biting his nails. No, he's not. He's an Arsenal supporter, right? We love each other. We're like brothers from another mother, right? But I support United. He supports Arsenal. But we talk on banter football all the time, right? He's been on my channel too. But he always said to me, like, hey, Mick, you know what? I'm just so happy that we are guaranteed qualified in the Champions League right now, because this is what we wanted. True. Because if you look at Arsenal, where we were, and United, where we stood last season, we're not in good shape. Yeah. But look at us now. Look at us now. We're getting paper,
Well, hopefully
rack.
paper soon, You know
that song. You're getting paper.
Of course.
Look at me now.
Of course.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's just been diabolical. Like, you're seeing the British media. Oh, what happened?
Saka nearly happened.
Oh, Saka.
Yeah, he's been needing to catch form lately. He's been
Yeah, he's been a little bit out of form.
Yeah.
It happens, man. It happens. You know what I mean? You cannot be like Muhammad Ali and just go 12 rounds all the time without even getting a knockdown, right? That happens. True. But I was saying about this takeover shit, like, with the media spin and all that stuff, it's just absolutely sheer diabolical, right?
Here's the thing, Mick, like the journalists have to write about something.
Yeah, they have to.
Things are quiet right now, and they have to say this, that. So, like, of course, we have to take some of that info with a grain of salt. Some of it, obviously, there's some respectable journalists who actually maybe give us some credible pieces of info in the stages of the takeover sale. It's obviously like a big thing that doesn't happen just like this, So I respect that, but at the same time, I know there is a lot of people that are just like,
but they have KPIs, and if you look at the titles, they're all sports journalists or transfer
Yeah.
journalist,
Yeah.
and everyone is taking a crash course in like finance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What I've been doing is I've been calling them out, like calling a spade for spade, and it is kind of they've been treating this like a transfer window, setting deadlines and pole position, and what's next? Personal terms not a problem. That's what's going to be next. Personal terms are not a problem.
Yeah.
Jordan
True.
Avron accepted the bid. Personal terms not a problem.
That's funny.
But that's why. But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, if you scout it and if you scan through, read Bloomberg's, like read Al Jazeera, and you will get a different neons in what the British press is reporting, what Qatari press is reporting, and what the financial press is reporting. And I choose to sort of push away the British tabloids to say, yep, no, it's gossip, right? And then you have what's his name, the head of PR for Manchester United, Neil Ashton. Like he's been spinning his DJ plates on 200 BPM for 3 years, you know what I mean? And you think about it, because the social clicks, they make you money, right? It makes your reputation. It's a brand building, right? So of course you got to leak shit out like that as well. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Am I doing a watch along with you?
I mean, this is already, we're already in
Is it a funeral?
It's a Chelsea funeral.
In Arsenal.
But finish the point that you were on. Finish the point that you were on real quick.
So it's a 1 minute silent for Chelsea then, and wear the black armbands. Now we will see how much is it. 60 minutes. I done one watch along once before. That was fun. It's okay when it's
Shout
not
out
my
to you,
team.
my friend Vibes backstage. Can you I think you have to allow the thing to connect to your microphone, and
That's how I
Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing, my guy?
Ah, I'm here watching this game, man.
You're cooking. I see
Yeah.
Martinelli now coming on.
Listen, man. Hey, that defeat that we got against City, right?
Yeah.
I have a couple of people that Arsenal, they claim they're Arsenal fans. And they was like, oh, we didn't spend any money, that's why we lose. I was like, bro, it doesn't matter if we spend money or not. We should have won in that game with a different mindset, right?
Yeah.
You know what they said after? They said we ain't gonna beat Chelsea. And I told them they gotta be dreaming.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. No, big up to you, man. Bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are cooking though. You guys are cooking. It's a pity you didn't stay in the front seat for up until the end.
Yeah, but listen, the season ain't over yet. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, City have at least 2 more games to lose. I promise you that.
Woo, Vibes. Okay.
That's you got a point, because it's Newton's law. It's gravity. What comes up must come down, right? That's the thing.
Yeah. And listen,
the ball is round.
Look at the game they play against Fulham.
Yeah. But listen, footballing gods exist, so be careful what you wish for. Just shh. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't mind they lose 3 more.
Yeah. Because you know what? We United supporters, we hardly feel them. It's like, if they win the league, it's like a mosquito bite. You hardly feel it. Like, we'll go away quickly, right? And even if they win a treble, nobody noticed, because they don't have any fans. Like, they can hardly fill the stadium, right? And no wonder they do this sports washing thing and have 120 accusations points for financial troubles, right? Because they have to inflate that cake, the stadium and sponsorship, But if you guys win the league, you have a massive fan base, and we guys will feel it for a year, right? You'll just troll us, right? That's the thing.
Definitely.
Jigga.
I'm back.
Hey, listen. The next thing, right?
Just say.
Big up, guys.
Hey,
So I was in
listen.
I was in the bar just now, and I heard your friend saying that he was wondering if he was at a funeral or if he was watching a football game. This is more like a purge. This is so
Purge
disappointing.
anarchy. Come on.
Yeah. The question that was asked of you before we had went off on the break is to
Yeah.
see what type of manager Frank Lampard actually is. Now he's being tested. When we had made mention of the Liverpool Tottenham game over the weekend, Madueke just pulled back one for Chelsea anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Oh
is
yeah,
like
here is it. Oh yeah.
maybe
Oh
Frank
yeah, there it
Lampard gave
goes.
a
Goal.
motivational speech. You know.
Yeah.
Mandeke.
You know,
Pulled one back.
I had to take a quick phone call and call over the bridge and ask these guys, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? Don't let me have to come over there and start dropping bombs, you know, because this is it's good for TV. I must say that it is good for TV. But you know what I mean, you guys out there are making a fool of yourself. Are you guys? I had to ask them, are you guys comedians or are you football players?
I think we're
And
comedians.
yes, we do know that at some point we were going to score because Arsenal cannot keep a clean sheet. The thing is that we can't win the game. Chelsea will not win this game, and we already know that. During the break, as I was saying, I spoke to a lot of people during the break. One person said to me, history is about to be created because Frank Lampard would be the first manager to be sacked at halftime. I was hoping for that. I was begging them to, like, Todd, please just tell the man to just pack his bag and do not come out for the second half. I beg of you.
Just return him back to Piccadilly Circus and play Kumbaya on his ukulele again. Yeah, because that's what he was doing prior to getting this job, like begging, like, you know, singing Kumbaya will overcome and all them songs, right? Redemption songs, right? And people throwing coins at him and feeling sorry, right? And now he's back in the prime seat again, and look at him. I feel sorry for
like,
the guy.
I think Frank Lampard should probably take a somebody need to introduce him to FIFA, the game FIFA. Let him go play Pro Clubs, Ultimate Team or something, because managing an actual football team in real life is not his profession.
No, this is kind of, I feel sorry for him in a way because he had numerous chances, right? He was giving the kingdom, the key of the kingdom. He got great players here and he couldn't manage. He got sacked. And then he went back to Everton, got sacked at Everton, right? Almost got them relegated. And now you take a relegation coach to, I don't know, just to see it through. But I think that his coaching career is kind of, this is the last straw, like, you know.
But let me ask a quick question though to Jigger, right? So if y'all get a next coach and he came in and he gonna do and the same thing happened, what y'all gonna say? Is the coach fault again?
No.
Oh.
It is okay, so it is the personnel that you get to become the coach of Chelsea. Chelsea needs a coach that is going to come and change an entire philosophy. Come and rebuild a club that has been tarnished. They have never experienced, they have had bad seasons, but they have never had it this bad. It is the first time in modern football that Chelsea has experienced anything like this, or anything of the form. Yeah. This is new waters for them, new ventures. Boehly has made a lot of mistakes since he has taken over as the owner of the club. It is a learning experience. It's a learning curve. All the mistakes that were made in his first season as owner, I don't expect him to be making those same mistakes going forward. When I was asked the question, who do I think should become the next Chelsea manager? I said to them, people were saying, bring back Jose Mourinho, bring back Antonio Conte. We've tried those guys before. We have tried Jose Mourinho twice. He came, he did what he had to do. Antonio Conte, they're saying he's a failed experiment over at Tottenham. The coach that I am begging for is Marcelo Bielsa. I do beg for Marcelo Bielsa. Chelsea do have the players that would fit a Bielsa system.
Yeah, brother.
I do beg for Marcelo Bielsa. If Chelsea is to invite a Marcelo Bielsa, we have young, talented players that have pace that could cause real damage in this Premier League. They just need the right guidance. They need the right person in charge. And I feel Bielsa is that man.
Another name I like to throw out there, Jigga, that's not talked about a lot, that would actually do well, is Maurizio Sarri.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, they're smoking.
With this current squad, you give Sarri the squad, he'll cook. Oh.
What, Ravioli?
No, for real. But
Brother, we're gonna share a screen. I'm on fire. A little bit of a humor. Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Hey, but Jigga, next thing too, right? I think some of these players that Chelsea overspend and get, I think their heart is not with the club, they're with the money.
Well, when you look at it, you would say it's an overspend, but I don't see it as an overspend. Most of these guys are young. The contract that they were given are long contracts. So when you do work the figures out, and you look at the yearly salary, it is actually small. It just looks big on a paper when you say it. The possibility for them sell on is there. There are a few players that were bought that I feel that we can make some money off. Like the Ukrainian guy, if he does not hit it off really well, we could probably recoup 50% of what we paid for him. Enzo ain't going nowhere. Madueke, as we just saw, just scored. They might keep him for another 2 seasons.
Deal, man.
Yeah, but Madueke is the only player showing intent. Spursy Arteta says that too.
Course.
Like you can see,
it's not open to the fat lady singers. Come on, 3-1. Still,
he created 2 goal opportunities, and you know, he's actually a real player. He's showing some fight.
Listen, brother. I've been thinking about when I see Arteta, right? You see this. This is Lego heads. Everyone knows Lego heads. Everyone grew up playing with Lego heads, right? Lego, right?
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
So when I see Arteta, like, Lego heads, you can just change the hair, pull out the hair. This is like, Steven Gerrard, this one. You see it? Right? And Arteta has the same, like, his hairlines never change. It's the same, like, this massive.
I thought you were gonna share something serious.
No, man, I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm just a little bit of a banter.
Get that out of here.
The Lego head. And then I see Unaiemery. He's like Dracula. Good evening, like, it's so. But
vibes.
I got a difference because y'all on the verge of getting really good.
What if?
I'm curious about you and Arteta. Like, so where do you go from? Do you think you're ready for Champions League football, vibes?
I would say they have to spend some money.
Arsenal have to invest for real, right?
Spend money.
Definitely.
Which areas?
We need swap for swap. Like, if they're gonna take over Saka, they have to have a player that coming on to replace him. Like,
a little bit thin, mate. A little bit thin. You need
we need more midfielders. We need more. We need at least 2 more backup centre back. Because Saliba went out, and then we have no one to replace him.
True.
I think because of Saliba was out, that it kind of damped the run. You know what I mean? Because it changes.
So I have been saying this all season. Arsenal gives away 1 penalty per game. As a manager, if you know, Arsenal is easy to beat,
Yo, what happened yesterday? I was like, I was doing a live stream and I was watching, like, Liverpool. Within 11 minutes, it was 3-0. And I was like, oh, this is game over, Red Rover, right? And then turned back and it's like, what the hell happened here? There was 3-3 and it's, what the hell? So this is yo-yo teams for me, like, and one thing that, when we went into the season, everyone was saying Chelsea top 4, like Liverpool top 4, United, Arsenal, you know what I mean? And look at it now, right? This has been one crazy season. But on the other hand, like, it might be the World Cup that ruined everything in the middle of the winter. You know what I mean? But if you look at United, they played the most games out of all Premier League teams, like, 58 fixtures, this season alone, and 3 games a week since Christmas. You know what I mean? So nobody's talking about that. And some of these players are fresh, like Chelsea's not, they're out of Champions League. Arsenal are out from Europa League. They're not playing in the cup competitions, right? Well, City are playing like, in Champions League, FA Cup as well in the finals, and Prem, right?
Where the fuck was this Chelsea? Where was this Chelsea in the first half?
Chelsea's showing some fight. What's up, brother?
Where was this Chelsea in the first half?
We're chilling. We're chilling.
Now, bro.
You guys are showing some fight. You might pull a almost Spurs kind of comeback here.
No, man.
They ain't got enough time.
That's too ambitious.
Yeah, they ain't got enough time for that.
Hey, yo, puppy. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who is the most stoned player here on the field?
Frank Lampard?
No. Listen to me. Chill well.
Chill. Oh.
Chill well.
Nice.
That's a good one.
He's chilling well.
And if it was Manchester City, it would be John Stones.
That's true.
Stone.
I
like that one.
That was a good one, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. He should have scored that chance he had in the first half. Ben Chilwell.
I mean, I'm looking at Jorginho now. He must be kicking his bollocks right now. Why did I change teams, right? No, actually, he's playing for the right team. Sorry.
He is playing for the right team.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm colorblind.
but they are still going to go trophyless.
Yeah.
Chelsea is more likely to win a trophy sooner than Arsenal.
You reckon?
Oh, yeah, it's a possibility. He is right. It is more likely for Chelsea to win League One than Arsenal winning the Premier League.
Okay, there we go.
Whatever it is.
It's a trophy.
It is a trophy. A trophy.
Yeah.
He's a trophy.
Yeah, man.
But, all right, so like, what are the odds of Frank Lampard waking up tomorrow morning and still being Chelsea manager?
Big chances.
Oh, I think they're gonna keep him going, man. They're probably only gonna fire him if there's like maybe 4 games left and he still hasn't won any game. Because I honestly don't see him winning any of the games we have coming up.
This is his 9th game in charge, and he has not won, and he hasn't kept a clean sheet in 9 games.
Yeah, but doesn't make sense. I when I came on, I talked about Cajona's balls, right? Toddboehly has reached to his smallest balls at the moment, to be honest, right? He started like when he was 25 with tennis balls, what I said. Then he turned 40, he started playing, he started with football. And then when he turned 40, he started playing tennis. And now he's 50 plus, he's playing golf. So the balls is getting smaller. I mean, how small balls do you want to get? Like, you have 6 more games to play. I mean, it doesn't make sense to sack the manager now. I would just say see it through. And
bro, the man balls literally shriveled up like dried raisins, bro.
Yeah. But you're not in a danger to get relegated either, right?
Oh yes, they are. They are. Yes, they are.
Oh, then Big Sam, is he available?
Well, he just got a job over at Leeds.
Oh, he will leave.
I would have taken a Big Sam, and I had said that to Dube earlier that I would have taken a Big Sam over Frank Lampard. At least I knew what I was getting in a Big Sam.
Yeah.
Sean Dyche.
I would have taken a Sean Dyche. At least I knew what I was getting myself into.
Just give Ole Solskjaer a chance.
We should have kept Graham Potter. Like,
yeah, why didn't you?
Yeah, I think we should have just kept Graham Potter, man.
Okay, well, now that Graham Potter has gone champion, who would you take? Marcelo Bielsa or Sarri?
Nobody out of them.
Oh, just the 2 of them?
No, or none of the above. Which I'm just telling you, options that we've just.
What happened to what's his name, Mauricio Pochettino? Wasn't it in advanced talks with Chelsea?
I
think Pochettino is gonna come.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were just doing the final.
He might be able to lure Kane to Chelsea.
But the question is, who wants the fucking Spurs job? Nobody.
I think Nagelsmann's going to take it.
I think he turned it down. He did. He turned it down. Because if you're gonna, you cannot work. The difference is between Chelsea and Spurs, right? At least Chelsea is willing to spend money and be successful, right? Of course, now this summer you got to get rid of a lot of players, because you already bought up for the future. But the thing is, with Levy, you know how Levy is, right? They will never win anything. And Conte was, Conte. He's like, hey, bada bing, I'm going back to Italy. He didn't get sacked. He basically sacked himself, right?
Yeah.
You know that joke, the Italian went to Sicily, right? To Malta. No, I'm not going to be shrewd. You know that joke.
What did he see in Malta?
He came to a hotel in Italy and they went to Malta. He went to a restaurant and he ordered pasta. And get the pasta. There was no fork on the table. So he called the waiter and said, I want a fork on the table. I said, you cannot fork on the table, you son of a bitch. And so,
okay.
Then he went up to this room and there was no shit on the bed. He called reception, I want the shit on the bed.
Oh no. This Italian was having a tough time.
Yeah. So Conte said at the end of the day, fuck you, I'm going back to Italy. Eh? Damn. Nah, but Cojones, Conte, he doesn't take crap. It's like him and Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
They call it as it is.
He gave one of the realest post-match interviews you'll ever see.
Yeah, I mean they are the rock stars or coach managers. They don't hold it back. They just call it as it is, right? Here's the thing.
That's foul by Kovacic.
Away to Nottingham Forest. That'll be a noisy, rowdy affair. Forest possibly will need to win.
Oi, puppy.
Yeah, man.
What do you reckon? Yeah, bobsleigh. What's it called? This movie? Yeah, man. Brother, are you smoking? No, I'm cold, man.
Because you're talking about Chilwell. Champions
yeah.
Volume,
you remember this? What's it called? The bobsleigh movie where they had the Jamaican Olympics. They were doing the bobsleigh. That's a true story, right?
Yeah.
And he goes like, he was standing first time in the cold.
Given to you as a present.
Cool Runnings was the movie.
Cool Runnings, exactly.
Yeah. And he's standing there for the first time in the cold, and it's like, your brother, are you smoking? And he goes, no, man, I'm cold. Cool Runnings. You don't remember that one?
No, it's been a while since I watched that movie, but I have to watch it. It's a classic. It is. Yeah.
Hey, but next thing, right? Arsenal take Chelsea garbage there. Honestly, when they said they was getting Jorginho, a lot of Arsenal fans was against it, right? I told him Jorginho was going to come to Arsenal and make a difference because the style of ball that Jorginho play, right?
Yeah.
Or Jorginho play, is similar to what Arsenal play. Like he slowed down the game and he looked for his pass before. You know what I mean? Chelsea's just a kick and run team, right?
Yeah.
But why did he leave Chelsea in the first place? Was his contract running out, or he had 1 year left on his contract, or? Why did Jorginho leave Chelsea in the first place?
Because you want to go
to. He said they said he wasn't part of the plans.
Oh, now they're eating his shorts. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, big up for him. Like at least finish first.
He should make it a permanent move.
It is a permanent move.
Oh, it is permanent.
It
I
is a
thought it was
permanent.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Well, you thought it was a loan?
Ooh,
Yeah, I thought it was a
ooh,
loan with an option to buy.
No.
ooh. Oh, here's the beautiful thing of doing watch-alongs, right? I only done one, and the guy that I did with, he was 1 minute before me, so he spoiled my whole game. I was like, fuck. So I'm ahead of you, so I will not shout anything out, right?
It's all no for me. It's fine. If you're in the future, sometimes some things I like to know. If it's a United
Oh, that
game,
was a
if it's
pen.
this one,
Was it a pen? Yeah,
I don't
no.
have a, you know.
So
But the thing is, like, I got this box where, that that box, TV box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I get all these channels, right? So the best one that I keep watching is the Indian Star Select. It's so cool, right?
Why is it cool? Indian Star Select.
Because it's not lagging. It's quite all right, But I love the commercials in between, like, Sunday night football. Yeah, and it's cool. Tata Motors.
Oh, the God nearly scored. That was nice.
Yeah.
They're cooking,
So which minute are you now on? Aspilicueta is going off. Gabriel is going off. 84-48. Oh, this is game over, Red Rover.
Yeah, I thought Chelsea were gonna at least try and mount a comeback for a draw, at least, just the same way like maybe Spurs.
Is Party
Spurs.
coming in now?
Bro, we don't have it in us, man. This year, right now, where we are.
What are you playing for this year?
We're just going through the motions, man. The season is over. I just hope we don't go to relegation. That's my only hope.
I hope y'all go.
This is the lowest you can get. I mean, this is a huge drop off from last season, mate. No, it's not to be banter. I wouldn't wish that upon our club. Yeah. You can imagine how we felt last season. We were just shit.
Yeah, what about Luis Campos?
We just scraped
the Spurs. He just nobody talks about Luis Campos as an option.
Or Enrique. Yeah, he's available, isn't he?
Spurs, he says Madueke ain't excellent. He's doing the basics, but in the shambles CFC team, he looks like a star. He's just a diligent player. He's still young. So,
but what's missing with Chelsea?
I'll take diligent player over, shiny without end product.
Now, but think about it. Like, first you had Tuchel, right? That was one system. Then you got in another Graham Potter, who, by the way, is probably kicking himself for leaving Brighton in the first place, right? Because this Serbia is doing a fantastic job. And now you got Frank Lampard. So there's three different systems, like in a 1 year period. Or is a year and a half? You can imagine what.
Because Tuchel started the season.
Yeah, he did the first 7 games or something like that, right?
Yeah.
In a year. It's the year of sacking.
And don't forget that even before Lampard, we had a Potter's assistant for 1 game also, Bruno Saltor.
Yeah. But the worst shambles for me is also Spurs. Like, they sacked Conte and they sacked the interim.
It's like that playing who can entertain you the most, Spurs and Chelsea.
No, but it's like what I've been saying to you, Poppy. It's like, you sub the original 11 to sub the sub afterwards. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But me, I'm not worried. Chelsea will be fine.
They will be fine. It's a blip.
Chelsea will be fine,
It's a blip season, right?
Like it's like the things they need to do to fix the mess is so clear. Everybody knows.
Yeah, brother. Arsenal can also have a blip season next year. You overachieved this year, I think.
I think Arsenal is actually going to struggle next season, man.
Oh wow!
I can compare to Liverpool that won that.
You heard that?
Like it's not to be. I'm just like most of the times, like teams that make it to the Champions League after a long time out, if they don't have the depth Like,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
They're
you
gonna
know,
play
okay.
Champions League.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
City can
Someone,
bench some key players in the Champions League game and still comfortably win, and then
You're
bring them
probably
in
right
the
what you're
Premier
saying,
League and
because
win.
now
What they
you're
do.
like, you made it to Champions League. So what are you going to prioritize? Like, the league or the Champions League, right?
Right.
If you have been out of the Champions League, you probably put all your eggs in one basket, right? Too. But yet you don't have a big enough squad. But it all depends on what you do in the summer. Sure.
Yeah.
And same thing goes for us if we make it through.
yeah, Arsenal got to definitely spend some money this summer.
Definitely.
They have
I
to.
was talking to some Arsenal fans as well. They say, thank you, Mikel. Like, you've done a fantastic job, but you're not the right person to take us to the next level, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe you need. Yeah.
Vibes,
So
how do
I
you
was
feel?
I was
Do you feel
questioning them. So,
Mikel?
Nah, I don't think. No, listen. For what he has done,
Yeah.
I think if he had the right players around him, I think.
Yeah.
Because look, we don't have we have quality players, but not as much as some of the teams that are. You know what I mean? But nah, I think I would not say that.
Yeah, man. Like,
no,
he's
not
done.
you, but I've been talking to some people that say that, like,
I don't agree with that though. I don't agree with
Yeah,
that.
I was disagreeing with them as well, because I said, look, you gave the man a chance. You were slagging him last year. Everyone wanted him out.
Oh,
And this
yeah.
year, this year, the same people are singing like, his hymn sheet, right?
Yeah.
But then they say,
Yep.
still come back and say, like, he's not experienced enough to win us the Champions League. To the point, I can say, yeah, maybe he ain't. But who are you gonna get then, right? Who are you gonna get?
How many experienced coach have been to the Champions League and haven't win it? So
Yeah, I mean, just look at Bayern Munich. They got rid of Nagelsmann, who, unexperienced, only to get in like Tuchel, who actually bottled them, right?
Yeah.
So it's not always.
Which is funny because prior to sacking Nagelsmann, he had 100% record in the Champions League this season.
Yeah, I think that was a bad move.
Oh, somebody did something on Mudryk there. There was some green laser on his face.
Yeah, it's all that. Yeah.
Fuck. It's a battle.
Yeah, well, they ended 3-2 at least. Yeah, I want to see some fights, a nervy ending at least,
There he is, Frankie.
Yeah, he's bad.
You remember the movie Zoolander? At the end show, like, the guy that was fit, Ben Stiller, he sits there, he's bucket of chickens and fat as hell. That's Frankie after his career is finished. What happened? I don't know what happened. He's eating all the muffins and donuts.
It's just crazy, man. I think he's just unlucky and also just a bad coach. Lampard is a legend, says Kush.
Big up, Kush.
Lampard shouldn't have taken the job, yo.
Yeah. It's just,
What the
the
hell?
problem, I guess, is like on paper, maybe the decision might have felt like the right decision is because, like, we need a temporary stopgap. We've seen like what bringing a feel-good player does, a legend of the club does, can do, So,
do you recognize the story?
The decision was not bad,
I mean, the history has already been written with Manchester United. Like, the same thing. Like, let's take a club legend back. He knows the culture, knows the club. We did that with Ole, right? That didn't work. But of course, we had the new manager bounce the first 5 games. Oh, let's go.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what they were hoping for. So, and for me as a rival fan, I was like hoping that Lampard gets an amazing record and makes them have a difficult decision at the end of the season.
But bro, like, you brought in Chelsea.
It was written. There was no way Lampard was going to do that.
But here's the thing, right? Lampard brought in what's his name, the keeper, Mendy, right?
Yeah.
And now Mendy's on the bench, and then you have what's his name? Biscuits fingers, Kit Kat fingers. What's his name?
Who's Kit Kat fingers? Kepa.
Kepa, yeah. Keeper, yeah. Yeah, they called him the Kit Kat fingers because. But now he's doing a great job. Apparently, he's the.
Kepa has actually been really good this year.
Yeah, he's basically national goalkeeper in Spain. Oh, Mudryk is doing his two step overs. He's fast. He's fast, Mudryk.
Hey, I know some of these players that went to Chelsea are supposed to be mad. They should have went to Arsenal.
Yeah, you guys were in for him as well, Arsenal. But you know, why would you pay 90 million for somebody played in Ukrainian league, right?
Yeah,
That's
right. Yeah.
90 million. Oh, somebody's doing the laser shit on it.
Yeah.
Somebody's falling in with the laser thing.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's get one more. Make it 4.
Hey.
Right, get revenge. I mean, not revenge, but like wipe your tears, your 4-1 tears.
Listen. Hey, you know, up to this day, I still feel we could have got a result from City game if we went in with a different approach. I don't think a 4-3-3 formation. You can't go to City, yo. You can't play toe-to-toe with City. You can't.
Yeah. At least right now you can't. You don't have the players to even do that, you know? So, yeah, the strategy is what led you guys down there, or lack of strategy.
Definitely. And when I talk about it, people say I'm delusional. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, bro, Fulham alone shows you what, you know, because Fulham play, what, 1 striker, then they play, what, like 5 midfielders or something like that? They play back up. Yeah, like, you got to do it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's it. There we go.
Oof.
That's it. End of the road.
Wow. So with Frank Lampard, I used to say high 5 to my Chelsea friends. Now I have to say high 6.
Lampard's consolidation. That's it, boys. Group hugs in the shower. Come on.
What is he gonna say in the press conference? Like,
I mean, I want to hear it.
I don't know what happened. I've been watching this. What's his name?
Ooh, hot take.
I've been watching too much Ted Lasso. I don't know what happened. You know?
Oh, yeah, no, probably Frank Lampard is hitting the believe sign. It's like, come on, guys, believe. that's all that he's doing. But what do you guys think of this take? Is Trossard actually a better player than Mudryk?
Yeah, currently.
Bro, that's not a good comparison, though.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, not right now, obviously, but like when you take the players, just the system's out.
There is absolutely no telling the kind of player Mudryk is going to become. He's what, 21? Trossard is 29.
I would say one player that I really like in Arsenal's team is your man of the match, and the player of the year is actually Martin Ødegaard. He's been amazing. 14 goals so far. But every time he's on the ball, like, he's dangerous, like in terms of his passing, in terms of his shooting. He's lethal in the 6-yard box, like outside the 6-yard box, and he proven today, like cool.
He's definitely been one of the heartbeats for Arsenal the whole season, pretty much.
Man, I'm designing my thumbnail for Thursday, Poppy. Any ideas? Solly revenge.
Put the Chelsea logo.
Yeah. I was thinking to put a ground control to Major Marsh.
Crazy.
The ball landed, the penalty. Solly March, remember? Semi-final.
Oh, yeah, the
Brighton.
penalty that he sent in the air. I remember.
Breaking news: the ball finally landed.
Frank Lampard is applauding the friends, though. Shout out to him, and look at the support that he's
That's
he's
what
got
they
the
like,
connection
man.
with the fans.
That's what they
You
like.
feel the connection?
Proper Chelsea. Passion.
Proper
It's a passion.
Oh man, this is something else. What's your next game now, Chelsea?
I think our next game is probably against
Bournemouth.
If we don't get a result in that one, we are not getting a result the rest of the season.
Yeah. Hey, times
you guys are playing Brighton next.
Yeah, that's gonna be the toughest game.
You are going to lose.
Yeah, those guys.
Champion, you're losing that one.
The football they play is scary. Nick, you think we're gonna lose?
Didn't you just play them recently?
We did, but like they.
What was the score?
Obviously, we went to penalties. So they're really tough. Mitoma is a problem. And he has a PhD in dribbling, and what's his name? Wan-Bissaka read the thesis and defended it. that's what I heard. So
no, Wan-Bissaka took
at least Mitoma will be neutralized, So it's like,
but he will still be like enough of a threat, of a distraction to make other players dangerous.
Yeah,
that Brighton team, man, like they have, they're really good.
Yeah, De Zerbi definitely deserves the flowers because he's done. I'm curious what's gonna happen with him next season if Brighton back him and what he's gonna do because he's another top coach in the making.
I don't think they're going to change their ways, man.
Let's see what Kansas Frankie getting the sack incoming, bro. Tomorrow we have to hear something.
That would be the funniest thing ever. They sack Frank Lampard too.
He can't defend for shit. Papa waste, man. What are you talking about, Mojo? Paul is like, where's Chelsea Dan? I hope he's okay. Everybody's been looking for Chelsea Dan, bro. I really hope he's all right as well. And if Chelsea had drawn, Chelsea Dan would have been here. So, it's all good. Shout out to everybody that is joining in right now. It's been the live chill along of Arsenal versus Chelsea. Manchester is in the building as well. It's like Todd bowling ball.
What are you talking? I'm Toddboehly.
Bro.
Please stand up. With the real Toddboehly, please stand up. Please stand up.
This guy, I don't even know what to say anymore. What to think? It's we're running out of adjectives for this Toddboehly guy.
Man.
Yeah, I did my
all the
my
money
good
he
rant.
spent.
I'm so ashamed being called Toddboehly, so I'm going to change back to my name. That's a good one, right?
Bro, this guy, the way he when he talked about sort of like how meticulous he was with player development, I actually thought Chelsea had stumbled upon a good manager. I mean, a good owner. Sorry, and
No, I think he still is. Like I can see what he's trying to do. He's made
But
some
he's
mistakes.
hungry.
But
he's hungry. He's as what
yeah,
you said. He went in all in once. Like it was like he was playing Texan Soldier and he went all in one season.
Yeah,
too much. Like 8 signings in one season. It's too much, right?
He in an attempt to try to make an impact.
12-39.
Messed up a lot.
9 points to relegation. Fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's very possible.
What if it happens? I've seen stranger things happen.
But I don't think the teams underneath us are all going to keep winning. That's the only thing. Because they also all have to win.
You'll survive because of other people's shortcomings.
Not because because bro, to be honest with you, I don't see us winning any of our remaining games. I can tell you that right now. Like, look at our fixture list. I'm not confident we'll beat Bournemouth. We still have to play City. We still have to play Newcastle.
Yeah, with Newcastle, definitely. Good luck with that. And City, obviously, you might as well just forget about that one. But Bournemouth just lost versus Aston Villa. They'll be looking to,
Man. Let me see how many other. Let me see. Our remaining games.
I mean, they beat Leeds 4-1 in the last game, and then also beat Southampton 1-0 prior to that. So be careful. Be careful, pretty much.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting ending to the season, especially for these guys, the London Cowboys. Shout out to Spursy. Spursy says Chelsea Dan is in the bunker, hiding from the shelling.
Man.
That's what I said.
So we have 5 matches left.
Yeah, 5 to go.
We're playing Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, City, United, Newcastle. We're not beating Bournemouth. We're not beating
best chance. Nottingham Forest is your best chance for some points.
We'll see.
Well, whatever happens, whatever the situation, if at all Chelsea gets relegated, my goodness,
We will be there.
Frank Lampard tumbles the shit.
We will be there.
And if they survive by a thin margin at the end of the season,
We will be there.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in and everybody that joined into today's stream, man. Champion Nick, thank you for pulling up, man. It was a circus. It was an entertainment. And I'm sorry, Chelsea. Life is tough right now. Hopefully things get better.
It is what it
goes on.
Things can only get better. Oh my God. I feel sorry for you guys, Long.
Bro, you're busy editing your thumbnail.
I am actually. I got some really interesting theme that I'm looking at. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm calling it like, Ten Hag has the Serbi's number or the revenge of the Solly Marsh.
No. I don't know.
Ten Hag has the Serbi's number. Yeah, he does. He knows how he plays.
Maybe that one might actually be the better one. But anyway, Poe says 6 games, 6 L's. Imagine if at all Frank pulls the unthinkable and does an 11 out of 11, bro. Will he go 11 for 11? That's the main question. Poe and everybody, if at all Frank Lampard does the 11 over 11.
We will be there.
Bruno Fernandes!